Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Blue Archive video. Alright, today's video we're going to check out the Grand Assault for the current season for GOZ right here. As you can see, this is going to be one of the more annoying bosses to try to tackle against. There's two phases. Usually, it is going to require a little bit of trickiness to do, right? I'm going to try to show you guys the insane difficulty as per usual, right? If you cannot do insane, do extreme. If you can't do extreme, do hardcore. I believe the strategy that I show you guys on these characters that I'm going to use is going to apply to those other ones as well. Alright, so as per usual, this is going to be for each of these color. We're going to start from left to right. If you guys enjoyed the guide, make sure you guys, follow me on Twitch, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, give the video a like. So let's start off with the blue one first. I think this is going to be very interesting because I'm very excited to show you guys. You can use SHIROKO Terror. I think she is going to shine right here. So I haven't completely built my SHIROKO Terror. She's still currently 4-star. And again, right, this is like my advice for newer players out there. If you don't have a character, always look for assistance amongst your friendlies or your guild or your club, right? In this case, club members, you can have up to 50 members nowadays. It's very important. Try to find an active one. So as you can see, per usual, you are going to be able to use this in Total Assault and Grand Assault. Take advantage of the game systems. This is what makes Blue Archive extremely free-to-play friendly. Fortunately, there is quite a number of SHIROKO Terror you can see, right? This one is UE. If it's 5-2, the blue one is 2-star, that means it's UE 40. Alright, so this one is all max, and you can see SHIROKO Terror has the advantage. The sunglasses, that means way more damage. Alright, we're gonna have a buffer as per usual. New Year Kayoko is the Mystic buffer. We have Himari for the attack buffer. We got Ako for crit damage, crit rate buffer. Tracksuit Yuka is kind of crucial right here. You want to have a character student that can move your characters around, so therefore you gonna need her. So there's gonna be a few other options, right? If you don't have Tracksuit Yuka, who can you use? You can also consider using Kotori, usable, but she's a 4-cost as opposed to Tracksuit Yuka's 3-cost, right? So another option is going to be Swimsuit Shizuko, which if you have her, you can consider using her. Swimsuit Shizuko is going to be a 3-cost that can move your characters around, but she's limited to a special slot. So you have to take one of these out. You might not be able to get as much damage, right? Or you can substitute one of the Himari or Ako with either in Himari's case, her substitute will be a Camping Hair. For Ako, it will be Dress Aru, like crit damage and attack percent buff, right? That's pretty much it. Alright, so let's show you guys the starting skill. This is going to be what I'm using. We got New Year Mutsuki to AoE the enemies. She is going to be the perfect candidate right here to basically try to hit as many enemies as possible. Now, if you don't have New Year Mutsuki, you can also consider using Chise or any other students that has big enough AoE, right? But the cost is not too high, right? You don't want to use Bunny Karin, for example. Mutsuki is going to be the perfect ideal one because she is going to be 2 costs, so very, very efficient in that sense. So let's go. This is GOZ as per usual. Very annoying Slumpia GOZ. So how do we do this? Very easy. Start off with New Year Mutsuki first. We're going to try to hit as many enemies as possible. I will turn off my face cam so you guys can see the rotation much better. So I'm going to start off with buffing SHIROKO Terror. Then I'm going to jump right here, zoop to the right because the train is coming to the left. And now I'm going to buff, and then Mutsuki again, and then SHIROKO Terror is going to activate our skill, and then Himari on SHIROKO Terror. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so now we are going to jump to the left. I'm going to wait for that Mutsuki skill to finish first. Alright, so again buff SHIROKO Terror, which is there. Okay, we got pushed back a little bit far right there. Where's my SHIROKO Terror? She's right here. Ako, Himari, and then we are just going to continuously activate her skill, right? Her EX skill. Okay. That's a bit painful. Should have jumped a little bit earlier, but I saw they were using some normal skills. So sometimes that's gonna happen. You gotta decide. Mutsuki, zoop. You gotta decide between the characters. Sometimes they might have to like sacrifice their skill. Ako, Himari, and then I'm gonna use SHIROKO Terror again. Okay, that's a lot of rocket, right? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna jump to the right this time. I'm not sure if that's needed because usually by now, GOZ would have entered phase 2. Okay, so now we are at phase 2, right? So phase 2 is a bit tricky. This part, I'm going to teach you guys how to see which is the right GOZ. So we're going to slow down the speed. And then we're going to try to see which one has the blue card. This one has the blue card, the other two has the red card. This is the real one. Alright, so you can also double check by trying to do that. Alright, and then activate, you can see that GOZ did receive damage. Ako, Himari, I'm going to jump a little bit to the right because the right one is the right one. And then I'm going to use Shiroko's terror skill. Okay, so as you can see, we are constantly hitting the right illusion. Alright. Okay, so we're just gonna cycle through this. Ako and Himari again. So I'm gonna try to jump at the same spot for now. Activate her again. Shiroko Terror. Okay. So the boss is down. Ako Himari. Just to cycle through. So we can see the damage from Shiroko Terror is kind of insane, right? I think, yeah, this is going to be... Oh shit, so close. Okay, which is the right one? I think it's the left one. I saw the blue one right there. Right? Boom. So if you see, there's two illusions that throw out the red card. The red card is the fake one. The blue card is the right one. That's how you can tell the illusions, right? Or the real or the fake one apart. So that's the one that you want to attack. Or you can just use New Year Musuki to try to filter them out because New Year Musuki has big enough AoE, right? So you can try to hit two, and then if you see the damage, the HP goes down, so you know that's a real one. Alright, that's also one method for you to be able to tell. As you can see, Shiroko Terror is going to be very, very good right here against GOZ. Yeah, if you guys did pull for her, she's going to be the perfect candidate for the blue GOZ. So we get that out of the way. So now let's jump into the red one, right? Fortunately, the concept is going to be very, very similar. Now the similarity and the exchanges is going to be a few characters, but we're going to have most of the characters similar, but obviously this is going to be the red one, so that means you want to bring a red DPS, or in our case explosive. And who is that? Dress Hina. Alright, Dress Hina is going to shine right here. So as you can see, a little bit of changes right here. Number one, New Year Kayoko is no longer being used. We use Swimsuit Hoshino. She is going to give us cost regen. Alright. So Dress Hina, you don't really use Ui with her, right? Ui doesn't really synergize with her that well compared to New Year Fuuka. Or you can just take out Ui and use Ako and Himari. It's just she's going to be a bit more expensive to use. That's going to be something to consider, right? So in that case, you can substitute it with someone else. But this is going to be ideally the way to go, right? Swimsuit Hoshino, Mutsuki like an AoE red character just to deal with the small guys. Now if you don't have Mutsuki, you can also bring Dress Hina, alright? Dress Hina is going to be one pretty good candidate as well. Any character that can do AoE, let me give you guys more examples. I guess Akari works, or Aru may work as well depending on who you have built. So in this case, we got Swimsuit Hoshino, Mutsuki, and then what's the name? In that case, New Year Fuuka. Alright, so we're gonna try to apply it to Dress Hina as soon as we can. So as you can see, starting, this is going to be a little bit difficult, right? You can either go with Mutsuki first, depending if you're taking too much damage, you cannot sustain, just go with Mutsuki first, right? So that's going to be the best one. And then go with Hoshino right there. And then we're gonna try to Dress Hina with that New Year Fuuka. I'm gonna jump to the right just in time. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Dress Hina and Himari because I know that most likely they'll be able to take care of the other ones. So I'm gonna try to get rid of GOZ. 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I'm gonna jump to the left. Okay. Okay, Mutsuki, I'm gonna try to throw my mines here. Refresh. And then we're gonna go with Dress Hina again. Himari. And Dress Hina. So fire 3 shots. 1, 2, Okay, let me turn off my face cam so you guys can see. 3. So now we jump right here to the middle. Oh, we are entering second phase already. Okay, this is way more earlier than the earlier one. Okay, let's try and see which one is the red card and the right. Looks like blue card at the left. Alright, so blue card at the left. You know what this means. This means, alright, we refresh this. We jump left. We go left. Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine. But I'm gonna target the left one. 1, 2. Oh, I think I'm not critting. 3. Dracena again. Okay, come to the left. Dracena again. 1, 2. Okay, 3. Okay, where's Dracena? Okay, Dracena again. 1. I feel like I'm not critting a lot of these shots. The difference between... Okay. So red, okay, still the left one. Alright, notice it's still the left one. So we're gonna do this. Dracena. So we're just buffing Dracena constantly. And then we're gonna try to stun the boss if we can. 1, 2. Triple shot. Oh no, that cancelled Dracena's skill? Oh, I didn't know that can happen. Okay. So now I'm just gonna go to the left one, right? So the boss is done. 1, 2. Where's the crit? I feel like I'm not critting. Where's Dracena? Okay, okay, I'm gonna fish out. Oh, it's the left one again. Cheeky, cheeky. Alright, timer. Alright, this one is a little bit... you can definitely tell a lot of the shots weren't critting. You can see from the HP and the damage. It's a little bit too little, right? But that's fine, right? At the end, we got it. But yeah, Dracena, you know, try to get the crit. Maybe with Akko, it will be much easier, right? Because we don't really have... you know, Dracena doesn't have guaranteed crit, right? So Akko can still give crit rate. So that's going to be one thing to consider as well. So if you want to go with Akko and Himari, those can still be pretty good, right? Although you don't have the cost reduction, but you know, 6 cost is not too difficult to use. Alright, next, let's jump into the last one. That's going to be for the yellow one, the Piercing GOZ. I'm going to show you guys Insane. This one has Torment, but I'll try that on my own, right? Because that one will take a little bit of trial and error. But as per usual, similar concept. We're just going to jump in. Again, you guys already know by now, very similar style of concept. We have Akko Himari, and then we got Tracksuit Yuka. Now, the one that we're gonna change a little bit is the AoE DPS, in this case, Momoi, alright? So she's probably the best candidate because she's a 3 cost, and I believe most players have access to her, right? She can be purchased from the Total Assault shop right there. Now, Mika is going to be our single target DPS, and Ui is going to halve her cost from time to time. So this is going to be our starting skill. We got Ui, we got Momoi, and we got Tracksuit Yuka. Okay, so for this one, you gotta be careful a little bit because Mika might be in danger early on, right? So what you want to do early on, try to get rid of as many of the enemies as you can. I think Mika is taking a little bit too much damage right there. And she is, which is a little bit upsetting right there. That's a little bit too much damage, right? Akko. So I'm gonna go Mika, then Himari. Wait, I can't aim at the boss. Okay, now I can. Okay, so the heal is gonna take effect a little bit. Mika, why you so front? Okay. Okay, nice. Get hit by the train and push back a little bit. So Mika, and then go Himari. And then we're gonna go with Momoi right here. We can hit everyone. Okay, so Mika back to it. So we're gonna go Ui on Mika. Alright. And then Ako on Mika. And then same technique, we're gonna go Mika, Himari. This should be enough to bring us to the second phase. Now second phase we have to be really careful, right? Which one is it? Oh, it's the left one, it's the left one. Okay, gonna go Ako. Gonna go Mika and Himari. Alright, and then we're gonna go with Ui again. I think it's 2 rotation. Alright. Okay, gonna go Ako. And then I'm gonna go Mika and Himari. So the... Okay, so far so good. Oh shoot. This is a bit scary. Okay. Oh, it's the middle one. Okay, this is better. Ako, Mika, Himari. Okay, now we need to go Ui. So I'm gonna jump to the middle. Not sure if that's a good choice. I think it is. Okay. Okay, so we know it's the middle one. So we're gonna chill for a bit. Okay. Mika, Himari. Okay, so one more. One more in the middle and we are done. Time is almost out. Middle. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Just nice, alright. So as you can see, one team for this one is definitely doable. But yeah, if you need a second team, right, you can always borrow another Mika on a separate team. Alright, hopefully you guys have one. But this is going to be ideally what's going to be the best for the piercing type. Single target for the time being, right? Mika is still going to be number one. If you don't have Mika, swimsuit Hiyori build, right? I'm not sure how many of you guys actually have her build, but UE50 for her is going to be really hard to find. But it's probably easier to just borrow some of this UE50 Mika. But if you have UE50 swimsuit Hiyori, maybe she could work. Alright, I would be curious to see if she could actually work, right? But that's quite a lot of investment, and knowing that there's a lot of other meta characters coming soon, it's gonna be hard to build so many characters, right? If you guys haven't built a swimsuit Shiroko already, make sure you guys build her. She is available for free. You can basically claim her right there if you guys are not aware, right? If you need a character that can move students around, you can go to the event recap right here. I believe she is available right here. Alright, swimsuit Shizuko, you can now claim her. As you can see, I haven't done this already, but I didn't miss out on the event previously. 4 cost can be a little bit expensive. I don't know if she becomes 3 cost at the end when EX skill is level 5, but I don't have my swimsuit Amy build. She's also going to be alternative if you guys need somebody that can move students around, right? Alright, so with that being said, that's gonna be it for this particular video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, give it to your like. Have a nice day. Goodbye.